often lament that their lives are not going the way that they want it to go. They are not with the perfect partner, they don't have the perfect job or family, and the list goes on. However, it's not that simplistic to have the things that you want or desire. People blame it on fate or luck, which is why they will continue to be stuck in this lackluster life, with their desires never to be fulfilled. There is no point in pitying yourself and thinking that others who have better lives have struck the lottery. There is no big secret nor no huge revelation that you need to spend years to study to unlock this mystery. The simple truth of the matter is that you have not placed enough value on yourself to believe that what you desire is what you deserve. Go on, analyze what's going on in your life. Are you a person who just accepts what is given, or are you a person who is driven to change what is not going right? And more importantly, what is not making you happy? The question that I would like to ask you is, where do you place yourself in the scheme of things? Or where are you in the hierarchy of, say, your family, your job, or your social context? You need to understand that you will never be happy until you know where you place yourself in terms of what value you hold of yourself in whatever relationship or scenario you are in. As the saying goes, if you believe you can, you can. And if you believe you can't, you can't. Your self-belief is the crux of what determines the type of existence you want. You can have 100 friends tell you how wonderful you are, but deep inside, if you believe otherwise, their voices are unimportant. The one thing that has taken me this long to learn in my life is to step into my value and learn to love who I am, warts and all. I do continue to learn how to improve on what I feel is unbeneficial for me as a personal trait. I have learned that if I am not convinced in my self-value, how would I expect others to believe in me, and more importantly, to place me high up on their perception of how much they value me? You see, once you understand and realize your own value and potential, you will start to live accordingly to achieve the results you want. You may or may not get perfection, but you will be a lot happier than before. Belief is the key. If you were not conditioned as a child to believe in yourself because your family never reinforced your value, then you need to learn to do this for yourself. How? Listen to podcasts, read books, listen to YouTube, do whatever it takes to gain this knowledge, which without it, you will live a rather sad life. For me, I value myself first and foremost, and I discovered that when I did that and discovered my true worth, I became more confident as a person, a mother, a counselor, a wife, a sibling, family member, and a much better friend. I place myself on top of the ladder. I create my own happiness and fulfill my own dreams in the best way possible. And then the other people in my lives simply believe in me and value me too. In fact, they almost never question my values and instead trust my judgment. I'm never arrogant and enforce that I now know everything and that my every decision is right. However, when I come close to making a decision, I will communicate this with my loved ones to hear their opinions. And if they have anything to say that is rational, I'm happy to accommodate changes in my original decision. But at the end of it all, I can also agree to disagree. Normally, if 3 or more people who you respect as being relatively intelligent and rational agree with your thoughts, more than likely you are on the right track. I do not allow people to dictate my reality, but will accept different perspectives and choose and decide if I feel that it's acceptable for me. Do I respect others when they choose to do something that I'm not receptive to? If it doesn't cause me too much inconvenience and I'm not particularly disturbed, I'm happy to accommodate. If I disagree with an opinion and we cannot agree no matter how it's explained, then I feel that we just need to agree to disagree respectfully. If I do not feel like doing something, I won't do it because I don't want to feel resentful afterwards and complain, which a lot of people are likely to do. I will recondition how I was conditioned as a child because now I know how important it is to do so. You are living your life. You are sleeping and waking up with your own inner emotions and demons, and your thoughts and perceptions will lead to the choices you make, which will eventually determine your life and your happiness. So have self-value, believe in yourself, and if you don't know how or need help, seek professional help like counseling or therapy to learn how to rethink any outdated thoughts which are no longer beneficial to you. Often when you are happy, the people around you are happy as well, as you will radiate happiness to all who you come into contact with. But if you are not happy and constantly negative, you become a mood killer, and people will not appreciate your negativity nor want to be around you. Having self-love and self-value is essential, and everyone should be teaching kids from when they begin to understand. And added to this, to teaching them to have these values, but to still remain humble and kind to themselves and others. So, respecting your needs, going forward to achieve what you want, and living according to your values and how you want your world to be. Be in sync with your true self and don't live by the rules of others. If you don't believe me, let me ask you this. How are things going for you so far? And why did you decide to listen to this talk? My friend has no value in herself. She lives for everyone else and does everything that the people in her life wants her to do with no regard for what she wants because she feels that no one supports her. She can't divorce her husband because her parents do not believe in divorce and feels that God can help her if she goes to church every day. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying anything against religion, but I find it strange that they don't tell her that God helps those who help themselves. She has tried everything in every way, shape, and form to make her marriage work. But when you are married to a narcissist who can only love and worship themselves, trust me, there is nothing more you can do to change that. You can't change anyone who doesn't want to change. You can only change yourself. She suffers more and more each day. Her parents and mother-in-law continuously reiterate to her to give it time and that she needs to accept what she has been given in life, just like they did. And I have seen her go through this for more than 20 years, each year getting worse than before. She endures because she says she lacks courage, and I say she lacks courage because there is neither self-belief nor self-value. So, I conclude my talk and hope that this engages you in deep thought and analysis of how you want to live your life and the decisions that you choose to make. If this talk has enlightened you, or you believe that someone you know needs to hear it, please share it with them. I would love to hear your feedback and would love you to subscribe to my channel if you have connected with what I've had to say. But I respect your decision, and even if you have listened and done nothing else, I thank you for your time. Till next time, please do take care. Bye for now.